Happy July. We are in the middle of the year. The summer is here, and I am your local realtor, Emily Cressey, coming at you to tell you what is going on in the Seattle area real estate market this month. It has been a very interesting spring, a lot of mixed reports from agents and sellers of different homes, figuring out what is going on in the market right now. So we have the latest statistics from the MLS. We're going to break it all down right here, right now. So as you can see on the screen, we are looking at a smoothed graph of the last 3 years of real estate sales price history, and we're looking at median home prices. The red line is King County, the black line is the city of Seattle, the green line is Shoreline, Washington, and the purple line is Snohomish County. And you can see on the little chart here on the right that this number is giving us the average year-over-year price change. So at this time last year, at the end of June last year, where were we on prices? And wow, guys, great news. The city of Seattle and King County are up 4.8% and 2.6% respectively. And if you look over here into 2022, the peak of the COVID market, we are now up at this line, 900,000 median price point. Below, we were at, or a couple years ago, we were at like 875. So the market is up over our peak in COVID. We have recovered from that, and we are doing better than ever. Better than ever. If you look over the last 10 years, you can really see the price trajectory. And never before has the red line or the black line hit this $900,000 mark for median home prices. So that is just amazing. Congratulations, homeowners. You have hit a new all-time high with your levels of equity there, hopefully. And Shoreline, we had reported some negative news about Shoreline in the past, losing value. It does seem like they're on a little bit of a downward trajectory here going into the summer, which is a little bit surprising, but they're still up year over year, 1.5%, and Snohomish County also up 1.5%, although pretty flat in that area for the last 12 months. So let's dig in and see a little bit more about why we might be seeing these home trends. And wow, look at this big red line going up here. This is homes for sale. So we have more homes for sale, lots of inventory on the market compared to where we have been in past years as well. And that is going up as high or higher in some of the other areas, the city of Seattle, the Snohomish County area, and Shoreline, a much smaller market. We're not seeing as much impact there. But if you look over on the chart, you'll see they are up 25%. So in these areas, year over year, from where we were at the end of the spring market in 2024 to the end of the spring market in 2025, we have a lot more homes on the market. That means buyers have a lot to choose from. Your home is not the only home that they're looking at if you're selling. And as sellers, that means we need to make our homes stand out. How can we differentiate? Do we have the best price? Are we the most nicely repaired inside? Fresh paint, new plants in the garden. What are you doing to market and distinguish your property so that when buyers are looking and looking and looking at all of the different homes they have to choose from, that they decide to choose yours? Hey, I'll tell you what, guys, if you are buying or selling in this market, I want to be a resource for you. I'm a local agent here serving these areas. I'm located in North Seattle. And if you are a seller, I think the best thing to do would be to get a home valuation. And with that, you should receive our guide to selling your home as well. So check the link below for information on that. And if you are a buyer, then you can connect with me for a home consultation, and we'll talk about whether or not this is a good time for you personally to be buying and what strategies we can start to utilize when we're out buying homes in this type of a marketplace. This could be the market that you've been waiting for, and it may not make sense to continue waiting at this point. Let's look at days on market. This tells us how quickly homes are selling, and boy, we are still averaging 1 week. This is actually the median. That means half or more of the homes are selling in 7 days or less. We look at the average, which is the mean. then we can see that it's closer to 23 days. So a lot of homes are taking longer than this to sell, but enough are selling within a week that that's still the majority of the marketplace. So if you are out there as a buyer, you need to be well educated, you need to be looking around, and when the right home comes on the market, you still need to be prepared to act quickly. You may not sit around for long. As a percentage of list price, even the original list price, we are seeing the majority of the homes, or on average, we're seeing homes sell for 100% of list price. So essentially what this means is if you're priced appropriately, you should get a full price offer. A lot of sellers think they need to leave room to negotiate and price their home extra high because the buyer is going to come in with a lower offer and they're going to meet somewhere in the middle. That is not usually the case in the Seattle market. We see full price offers being written all the time, especially on new inventory when it's the first week on market. If you overprice your home, hoping to leave room to negotiate, and then it sits on the market for days and days and days, weeks and weeks, then chances are that you will receive an offer for less than your full price because people can see this has been on the market for a month. Nobody's made you a full price offer, at least you haven't accepted it. So clearly the market has rejected your price, Mr. Seller, and the value of the home is something less. I'm going to offer you something less. So that's the psychology there, and that's why it's not a great idea to purposefully overprice your home. Try to price it at something you think is fair to both the buyer and the seller when you are selling your place. What I'm showing you now is the number of showings that it takes until your property goes pending. This doesn't really look at how many people come through an open house. It's primarily focused on how many times that Realtor lockbox is unlocked with an individual agent coming to see the property one-on-one. And so what we can see is this is trending down. In the early spring market, we were seeing a lot of people looking at each home. And now we're seeing a smaller number of people looking at each home. 8, 9, or 10 people coming through your home should be enough to have found a buyer. So again, if you're selling a property and you've had 20 people come, but nobody has made an offer, that's a sign that you're getting them out to the property, but something about the home is not converting them when they are there. So rather than continue to wait and scratch your head, it's really important to look at the numbers and know the numbers so that you can decide whether your strategy is on point or not as early in the process as possible. The sooner you adjust, the fewer days on market you'll rack up, the less vulnerable you'll be to low ball offers, and the more you'll be in a position to set the terms of the negotiation. So make sure that you are getting serious and aggressive with your pricing and marketing strategies, sellers, in today's market with high inventory levels. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of these and drill down into different neighborhoods, so make sure you look for your neighborhood or let me know what it is and I'll make one of these videos just for you. Thanks again, Emily Cressey, Keller Williams, Greater Seattle, and I'll see you on the next video.